In this morning's Eye on Money, mortgage rates are at their highest level since October 2014. A 30-year fixed-rate loan now averages 4.2%. About 56% of mortgage applicants are homeowners looking to refinance. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger has some important reminders if you're thinking about a new mortgage. Good morning.
Good morning.
So mortgage rates have climbed how much?
Well, we were down at about 3.5%, a little bit below 3.5% before the election. Now getting towards 4.25%. I just want to always say that, look, it seems like a big jump, and it is a big jump, but we've seen much worse. If you go back to the early 80s, we looked this up, 1981, average 30-year mortgage rate, you ready for this, guys? 16.95%.
Wow.
And so even in 1992, 8.2%. So yes, 4.25% seems terrible if you could have gotten 3.5%. But you know, about a third of all folks who have a mortgage have rates that are higher than 4.5%, so they may be able to refinance. Part of this is because home prices have increased, equity has improved, and credit scores have improved.
Just for a point of reference, how low did they get?
So we got down to, oh gosh, and this is why you kick yourself, like basically 3.25%, 3, and it was pretty tough to get there for that moment. But obviously, if you're at, say, 5.5 and now you can refi, that's great. But another reason that you might want to refi is, hey, maybe you've got a huge bill that's coming up, a tuition payment. You've got some equity in your house now. Maybe you want to change the term of your loan. You had a 30-year, 20-year now looks better. A lot of people also have to realize that a whole bunch of people were out of work. They didn't look very good credit quality-wise. They can now qualify. So now could be a really good time to get a lot of people out there refining, locking in at good rates.
No, I remember that 1981 figure going to the bank.
Your grandmother would told you about
going to the bank and the banker saying you have to have 20% down. I go, well, where do you get that from? Well, you're supposed to say, well, never mind, let me take my little pennies and go home. But how important is your credit score affecting on your mortgage rate? That's a big deal.
It is a big deal. And a lot of people, their credit was destroyed after the financial crisis. Now we've got some years gone by. Credit has improved. But here's the deal. If you've got a credit score, say, above 740, you're going to get a really good rate. For every 20 points lower than that, what happens is the rate starts to inch up, usually by about 0.25%. It's very hard to refi if your credit score is below 620. If you may want to go look out and buy a new house, you could get an FHA loan. That's possible. But again, this is a very good opportunity also to lock in an adjustable rate. If you're if you're about to kick up into rate
I always thought those were scary.
They are scary. They're going to get scarier as rates rise. So that may be a good reason to actually lock in and refi right now.
All right, Jill Schlesinger, before we leave, should we mention this about you? Did you know that you were recently named by the social network LinkedIn as one of the top influencers in business?
I know.
I did yesterday. It was a belated birthday present.
You were in the top 10.
Yeah, it was. It was
number
5. We're number 5. That's
so
what
when
my
you
sister
see Jill on the street, bow or curtsy. She likes that. Whatever you prefer.
Congratulations.
Someone else has a lot of influence. Congrats to you.
Thank you.
LeBron James ahead. How the NBA champ LeBron James celebrated a rare repeat honor, you could say. You're watching CBS This Morning.
This morning's Eye on Money, sponsored by Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. Push button, get mortgage.